Come on everybody, hello, how are we all? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another day in my life vlog style day in my favourites. It's the end of April. How? First question, how? Second question, how have I filmed 2 of these already and it's nearly May? It's blowing my mind how fast this year is going. I'm getting the vibe that everyone's feeling the same and it's just crazy. But I hope you're all doing alright and that you're good wherever you are in the world. Hopefully things are somewhat improving where you are. I really hope they are. The time is currently 7:30 in the morning. We've just got back from the gym. Started a new gym, which is brilliant. I think I mentioned that in a previous vlog, but yeah, we've joined a new gym because gyms have reopened in England and it's brilliant. So we go at 5, well we wake up at 5 AM, we get to the gym around 5:20, and then we do a session and come back. Just made myself a protein shake, which is delicious. So I'm just gonna vlog today, typical, you know the jam. Hello Zara. Oh, do you wanna do your wash? Come on then. So yes, we're gonna do a typical day in the life. I'm gonna talk about all the things I've been loving throughout April. But I need to have a shower because I'm a little bit stinky after the gym. So I'm gonna film the day as and when and take you along. I hope you're all doing okay and let's get on to it. First things first, I need a shower. Okay, so I'm all dressed and ready. I'm wearing the shirt that I picked up in the charity shop, which if you didn't see, I did like a little haul of the things I got, so I'll link that up in the top corner. I think this was £8. It's a lovely like green teal colour, which is really nice. It's got a grey t-shirt. I'm also wearing this necklace, which I'll show you in a second, but it's actually my star sign, which is a Cancer. I'm just wearing some jeans as well. Let me see if I can show you the necklace. I don't know the best way. There we go. So it's a little crab, which is lovely. This was sent to me like I think it was over a year ago now from a seller. It's called Glow Jewellery. I'll leave it linked down below. They do them for all star signs and they're really cool. Fragrance wise, I'm gonna go for this, which is vetiver and grapefruit for a molten brown, which is just so lovely. So I made my coffee. First things first, we've got to have some breakfast, especially after we just come back from the gym. And we've been really enjoying having scrambled eggs with chives on toast. I know chives, a lot of people have scrambled eggs. Chives to scrambled eggs, sorry, but they're just so good. They've got like a lovely oniony flavour. So we've pretty much been having that a lot throughout April and it's been delightful. The bread we're using is sourdough that I actually made. I will maybe do a video on that super soon. I've got my starter in the fridge, so it's a process. It is a process, and I broke my KitchenAid mixer in the process of making it, which was just a disaster. The motor burned out. It wasn't a nice experience. I ended up having to ring the people, Sarah's here by the way, I ended up having to ring the people in Belgium, KitchenAid Belgium, and they're replacing it, so it's fine, it was under warranty, we're all good. So I'm gonna make some breakfast, and then get cracking on with the day. Breakfast is served. Trick with scrambled eggs, do them low and slow, works every time, and the chives are lovely. I'm having it with a little coffee, and we're about to dig in. So I finished up editing my YouTube video and did all my emails, and now I'm in the kitchen, so I'm going to talk about some kitchen favourites that I've been loving throughout the month of April. One of them is really exciting and something I never actually thought I'd own. It's brilliant, let me show you. So this is my new air fryer, which is, honestly, it's changed the game in the kitchen. I was really skeptical about air fryers. I never really thought that they'd be worth the money. I was more so, I don't know, it was the thought about how much counter space it would take up. Would I use it? Is it a bit of a gimmick? I've seen so many people talk about air fryers and the positives and just how versatile they are. So I was actually very kindly gifted this from Vortex. It's the Vortex Instant Pot Plus. It's just brilliant. It is so good. I'll leave it linked down below. I'm not in any way being told to say this. It's a very honest review, but it's brilliant. We've used this. I've had it for about 2 weeks of April and we've used it pretty much every day. I've cooked so much in this. I've done potatoes in like chips, wedges. I've done tortilla chips, kale chips, I've done meatballs, I've reheated quiches in this. The perk is, let me see if I can turn it on. So to turn it on, you just press that and then you can adjust whatever you want. So you can roast, grill, change the temperature, change the settings like this. It's honestly brilliant. I'll leave a link down below. This is the little drawer that it comes in. I just need to give it a bit of a wipe out. But the idea is that you use no oil as well, so it's actually a healthier form of cooking. It's brilliant. So we've been cooking so much in that. Let me know if you have an air fryer in the comments, and also if you'd like to see maybe a YouTube video on some air fryer recipes, because the whole idea is that it takes less, I think it's less time, less energy to preheat than a regular oven, which is absolutely true. It preheats in seconds, and it's just brilliant. So yeah, let me know. Let me know if you want to see that, because I'd be very happy to film it and also get creative with an air fryer, because it's just endless hours of fun. Now the next favourite it's a bit of a random one, but it's more like a collection of foods that we've really enjoyed, and it's Asian food. We visited a local Asian supermarket, I think it was a couple of vlogs ago, and we picked up so much stuff, and we've used so much of it, like sriracha and hoisin. These are amazing. We actually repurchased a new bottle of this because we've gone through so much already. These are like crispy shallots. These are so good. They usually top sushi rolls with these, but we've used them in stir fries. They're amazing. These veggie gyoza, we've gone through like half a pack already. You can of course make your own, but we've just been really enjoying Asian food, and it's just so fresh and flavoursome that yeah, I've kind of fallen in love with the cuisine. So that's something we've really enjoyed throughout April. Let me know if there's any other things that you guys have really been enjoying cooking at home, because I love rediscovering foods that I haven't had in forever, and it just reignites all of those lovely memories. So yeah, Asian food is definitely up there. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you've been enjoying eating this month. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. That's kind of like the food favourites for this month. I'm gonna actually get on with baking some cookies, because I'm gonna be working with M&Ms again this month, and so that's very exciting. So I'm gonna make some salted caramel M&M cookies. So I'm gonna bake those, shoot those, send that off for approval, and then I'm gonna have some lunch myself, because it's gone 12:30, so I need to get a wiggle on. The day is going quickly. Okay, so this is my setup whenever I shoot or film videos that you see on Instagram and sometimes on YouTube as well. So I've got my ring light here, and this is my tripod, which has my phone to get the overhead angle of the bowl, so you can see what's going on over here. And then to the side is all of the baking ingredients. So as I said, I'm working with M&Ms, so I'm using the M&Ms chocolate to make some salted caramel cookies. So if you want to see the recipe, that will be over on Instagram. I'll leave my handle on the screen so you can go and head over there and follow along. So lunch today is leftover pasta bake from last night. This is a meatball and creamy tomato pasta bake with fresh basil. So we just had lunch, and the cookies are in the freezer just firming up, which is perfect timing, because I'm about to talk through some books that I have read and books that I intend on reading. So I only managed one book throughout April because it felt like such a busy month. I felt like I blinked and it was gone, which was crazy. So I only read the one book, but Zara did also complete a book, so I thought I'd include that as well. So we've got them behind us. I know I've featured this a lot throughout the vlogs of April, but I finally finished Blood Orange, and it was brilliant. It was really well written. Based in London, as I've said before, it's just really good. This was Zara's recommendation. She read this before I did, and thoroughly recommend it. It's all about the legal system and kind of like, I don't want to give too much away, but it's very good. A lot of mind games involved. It's a bit dark, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that was book number 1. And then I can't speak too much about this one because this is what Zara read, but she said definitely include it in this video because she really enjoyed it, which is obviously brilliant. So it's The Holiday by T.M. Logan, and she said it was really good. It's basically described as 7 days, 3 families, 1 killer, which sounds, again, quite dark. As you can tell, there's a running theme of the fictional novels that we like to read. They're quite psychologically gripping. So yeah, she really recommended this one. So I'll leave these both linked down below. So those are the 2 favourites for April. And then moving on to May, I want to set myself a goal of reading 2 books, not the one, do 2. So the first one is one that I featured in my charity shop haul, which is a 100-year-old man who climbed out of the window and disappeared. When I put this on in the video and also on my Instagram, so many of you replied that it's a really good book. A couple said that it was quite slow to get in with, and then once you were into it, it was really good. It's a little bit silly, a bit far-fetched, but I had some really lovely comments saying it was one of the best books that people have ever read, so it's really exciting. So yeah, I just love the idea, and I think I quite like the idea of reading some books that aren't as dark as I have been reading. So that's the first one. And then sticking with the theme of non-dark books, this is actually more of a biography. So this is My Life in France by Julia Child. Now this was a gift from my auntie quite a few years ago actually. I can't remember when she actually bought me. I think it might have been a Christmas present, and never got around to reading it. But for those of you who don't know, Julia Child was one of the best home-taught, like self-taught cooks of her era. And if you've never seen Julia on, I think it's on Netflix, it's brilliant. It's kind of like a split film with Julia Child in her era in the 50s, I want to say, but it's post World War II, and then Julia, who's kind of like a modern day, even though it's quite old film now, but she's starting out a food blog. So the two Julias, and it's just brilliant, it's really good. Essentially, Julia Child was fantastic, and this is the 100th birthday edition. It's all about cooking and her experiences in the home, learning a skill that was quite male dominated, and she had one of the most elaborately loud, high-pitched voices, and Meryl Streep plays her in the film. If you haven't seen it, definitely do recommend it. And yeah, so that's going to be my second read, which I'm very excited about. So those are all the books for April, and coming on to May. Now I'm going to finish my peppermint tea. The cookies should be ready to come out of the freezer very soon, so I'm going to bake them, and then I'm going to go for a run, because I have set myself the challenge, as I said previously, to run 100 kilometers in April in partnership with FareShare. My legs are going to hurt, but it's going to be worth it. Might have to take a rain check on the rain, quite literally, because it is raining, which is not good. For anyone who's ever running in rain is not pleasant at all. So I might have to wait an hour or so for this to stop before I go, because it's currently chucking it down. Oh god, look at that hair. Oh, that's not a pretty sight. I did it. I did 100 kilometers. I reached my target. There's my proof. Oh, I feel elated. That's 100 meals donated to FareShare, which is just fantastic. They are the UK's leading charity ending food hunger for families and children in poverty and needing food. I'm not going to talk too much more about it. I'm just really over the moon. I'm going to go have a shower, get out of this sweaty business. I'll catch you guys in a bit. So I'm all showered, and I've just checked on the cookies. I baked these before I left for my run, and they've turned out so well. They've got mini M&Ms just tucked away in there. They are going to be glorious. They're fully cooled. I'm going to pop them in Tupperware, and then I'm going to photograph them in the morning. But I will leave the recipe linked down below that I use. My classic cookie recipe, I use it across all of my cookies. So I'm so happy with these, and we're definitely going to have one for lunch tomorrow. I'm about to make a start on dinner, and I thought I'd share this cookbook as a April favourite book, because we've cooked so much out of this throughout April, and it's brilliant. I know I mention Jamie Oliver all the time. His recipes are incredible, and this cookbook is brilliant. Like this sagaloo recipe is fantastic. This cookbook's all about meals on a budget, so it's a really good way to make your money go further. If you're maybe focusing on budgeting this year for whatever reason, if you just want to save or cut your shops down, the recipes are fantastic. There's lots in here, lots of meat options as well as veggie options. I mean, the food is just sublime. So yeah, really, really loving this book. We are going to cook out something this evening though. We're going to make some spicy bean enchiladas, which are one of our favourite things to cook, and they're really easy to make, so I'm going to use the air fryer to make some spicy wedges, so it's a delicious one. So I made the spicy enchilada mix. Ours has been stirring it all. We've got mixed beans, peppers, mushrooms, onions, garlic, chili, loads of Mexican seasonings, and then we're just going to wrap them up over here to form, oh sorry, the camera's getting steam, to form the enchiladas and top it with passata and cheddar. And then I've got the air fryer on, and I'm going to pop some sweet potato in there to make sweet potato wedges. is served. We've got a garlic bread on the side because that needed eaten up. And these are the enchiladas. They look amazing. So we've made 5, we won't eat 5. And then these are the sweet potato fries that we've done in the air fryer. I just put a bit of Cajun spice on them and some paprika. Alright, we're gonna dig in. Oh, here's my gin and tonic. We've had dinner. Zara's just about to settle down. She's finished work for the evening. Got this huge blanket. This is the one I actually used to have on my bed, and it's so cozy. And we're about to watch some TV. I thought I'd tell you about two things that we've really enjoyed. A series, I've mentioned it before. It's the Bold Type. I know I've mentioned it like 5 times, but it is incredible. And I think we're on the last, is it the last episode?
I think so, yeah.
It's the last episode.
Next month.
Yes, there's 4 seasons on Netflix. It's just brilliant. It's classic New York, cheesy, romanticized. It's just, I cannot urge you to watch it enough. They cover some really important topics as well about like race, gender. It's just brilliant. The only other thing that we watched that I think is worth mentioning is, it's called Escape from Pretoria, and you enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So it's a film with Daniel Radcliffe in, who was Harry Potter, who played Harry Potter, and it's based around, what era was it, like the 50s?
I think it might be in the 70s actually.
It was in the
That's
70s.
why they carried, some of them didn't get out or something until the 2000s.
So basically, it's, to summarise it, they're trying to escape from prison for being civil rights activists for black people in South Africa, and it was just amazing. Such a good film, really tense, really gripping. I loved it. Anyway, that's all we really have to report on films wise. We haven't really watched anything else other than The Bold Type, which is ridiculous because there's 4 seasons of it. But yeah, we're going to finish this. Next thing we're going to move on to, and I'm so excited about, is Line of Duty. I've heard so much about it. So
previously on The Bold Type,
we're going to watch The Bold Type, and then I'll get back to you guys when we're going to wrap up the vlog about some skincare. So we finished up watching The Bold Type. We've officially finished the whole 4 seasons. It ended on a bit of a weird time, but there is a 5th season coming, which hold out for. I'm just going to run through 2 skincare things that I pretty much kept my skincare really simple. And you can tell I've had a couple of breakouts in some areas, which is not ideal, but it's fine. However, one thing that's been really helping is this from CeraVe. I've actually recommended Zara use it as well, but she's got a different one. It's for normal to oily skin. It's the Gel Foam Cleanser. It's really, really good. And I use it with this, which is my little Foreo Luna Men 3. It's really, really good as well. It's like a little pulsating face thing. So yeah, skincare wise, that's pretty much all I've been using throughout April, and it's helping a lot. I do actually just not have great skin, but this is brilliant. It retails, I think, for around, I think this is about £10, which is a little bit pricey for face wash, but it works. It's really good. The other things that I would like to mention are from This Works. Now, I have heard amazing things about This Works, and I've recently tried out 2 of these products. So this is the This Works shower gel, and this is the pillow spray. So they very kindly sent these over to try the pillow spray. Oh, I've mentioned pillow sprays before on here. I just think they're brilliant, and if you can mist your bed and make it smell like a hotel bed, I'm so here for it. It smells like a spa. It's just really relaxing, and just, it's just a tranquility like no other. This shower gel, again, it's just really nice and nourishing, but it's quite energizing as well. It's just a proper, nice, relaxing scent. So I'll link these down below if you're in the market. I'm not gonna lie, they're a little bit pricey, but if you're in the market for maybe some bougie skincare, get involved, because I think this is my new favorite brand. I love it. It's brilliant. Okay, so I'm all tucked up in the bed. I've got my book ready to start this one. I'm starting My Life in France. So I will let you know how that is in May, at the end of May. But I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Have a fantastic start to your May. Sending so much love to you all. I hope you all stay safe, and I'll catch you all very soon in a future video. Bye for now.